They are the classic American rock and roll band covering a classic British band and a classic song. Stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Boy, I got a good one for you today. Today we are going to look at AEROSMITH. And it's not your typical AEROSMITH song. This is AEROSMITH covering the classic Beatles song Come Together. Okay? Don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but way back in 1978, so we're going back far too long, right? We're going back a long way. Was an album produced by George Martin. It was featuring covers of Beatles songs by some of the more notable, recognizable acts of the time. It was done by the Robert Stigwood organization. That's all right. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Robert Stigwood, he was the guy. He was the money guy. He was the brains. He was the backbone of the album or the movie, and consequently the album for Saturday Night Fever. Okay, the 1970s disco thing that just made the Bee Gees a household name. He did a couple other ones. Xanadu was one of them with Olivia Newton-John and ELO. And he also thought he would try to find lightning in a bottle twice, and decided to do a musical based on the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Right, in my opinion, the greatest album ever made. Anyhow, you had Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees, who were basically Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Well, the modern version of it, right? Billy Shears. Well, if you ever heard the Sgt. Pepper's album, this, in the introduction, with a little help from my friends, the Peter Frampton was the lead singer for the Bee Gees, were the rest of the band. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but the original, the one the Beatles did, was Ringo Starr that actually sang lead for this song. Just thought I'd throw that out. Yeah. Anyhow, all of the big Beatles tunes. Here Comes the Sun, Getting Better, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Good Morning, She's Leaving Home, Oh Darling, Maxwell Silverhammer. All these big albums, or all these songs. Earth, Wind and Fire was in it. Alice Cooper was in it. Billy Preston was in it. All these big names for the time. Steve Martin was singing Maxwell Silverhammer. Anyhow, AEROSMITH was there, and they covered Come Together. They did a fantastic job on it, almost as good as the original. A lot of people say it was even better than the original. I don't know if it was or not. Everybody's opinion's a little different, but the movie was horrific. It was terrible, but the soundtrack was actually pretty good. This was probably the highlight of the soundtrack. Was never released as an AEROSMITH tune until years later, 1991. Like their greatest hits, Pandora's Box, was like kind of like the box set for AEROSMITH songs, and this was deep on it. This was like I don't know, disc 3 or something like that, right? It was buried way deep, right? But it was a great tune, and this is them doing it live. Okay, so this is the live version because we only do live. I want to say around 2015 or so. This is at Donington, right? So the big concert, the big event at Donington. AEROSMITH performed there, and they actually did come together, which I thought was pretty cool, considering where they were. But it's a great song. I haven't seen this version of it. Okay, so I've heard Come Together. Yeah, everybody's heard Come Together, and I've heard AEROSMITH's version of it because I actually had the soundtrack, and you grow up, you're going to hear it. But I've never seen them do it live, so this is going to be a first for both of us. Okay, this is AEROSMITH, Come Together, Donington, 2015. I don't know what I said before, but it's 2015. So here we go. Let's check it out. Oh, by the way, if you guys never saw Aerosmith live, you really missed a good show. These guys were phenomenal. I like how they kind of put almost like a metal spin to it, right? I mean, really, really hard rocking. This is tremendous so far. This is actually really, really good. That's so cool. I love the fact that Joe's playing a Stratocaster too. Wow, right? I mean, that's all you can do is say wow. Uh, Absolutely amazing, right? I mean, what a great show. I love how heavy they made it. I, almost want to believe that if the Beatles were around and actually played that song live now, they would make it heavy like that because oh my god, that just it lends itself so well to that deep, heavy. Bass player was great. Drummer was amazing. Rhythm guitar player really good, but Joe absolutely rocked it, and Steve's voice. I mean, that was tremendous. That was absolutely tremendous. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought this is hard. This is heavy. This is Aerosmith, right? It was amazing. And like I said, if you never saw Aerosmith before, I'm so sorry. You missed a great live band. Great show. Anyhow, you saw them now, right? You saw them now. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this. If you like what you see, like what you hear, please subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified whenever I put things up. I try to get things up 3 times a week. So far, I have. Sometimes they get taken down, but I still get them up there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the song. Tell me another Aerosmith song that you want to hear. I know there's a whole bunch of. Boy, we could have a list of Aerosmith tunes, right? We could have a whole channel just Aerosmith. But let me know which ones you want to hear, which ones you want to see. Where were you the first time you heard this? Do you like what? Just tell me something. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. I promise you, I try to respond to everybody, to every one of you. Yeah, and if you've been around, I do. If you're not part of the community, come on in. We love you. We want you here. Okay? So, and until next time, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.